Hi friends, my name is Katya. I am a pole athlete and today I bring out an update on my shoulder recovery. For those who don't know me yet, I had a shoulder surgery more than 3 months ago. I had 5 partial shoulder dislocations in the last year, and at the end, my shoulder became very unstable and it was fixed with a Bankart shoulder surgery. Bankart shoulder surgery is fixing labrum in your shoulder, which is acting like a meniscus, but in the shoulder. And mine was torn from the front and from the back, from the first 2 dislocations. Yeah, so the doctor attached it back to the bone. And first 6 weeks, I had to wear a sling. It was just healing. It was just attaching to the bone biologically, not only with the sutures anymore. And after that, I was allowed to start very careful rehab. And I did my best. I now arrived at week 15 almost. And last week I've seen my doctor for a final checkup, and he was very happy with the results. He was especially impressed with my external rotation. So when I moved my arm to the back, I had to push his arm, and he even gave me green light to start pole. So he added, "I don't know anything about your sport." Well, I went to my physiotherapist. She was less enthusiastic about me starting pole, but she knew she cannot hold me back from it, I suppose. And well, she told me to do it carefully. And I did. So last week, it was the first time I went on pole. I did some pole climbs. I did invert tucks. I was still too scared to do full inverts.
Padres. Veo en tus ojos mi vida pasar y se extraña si lo cierro.
Starting from this week, I was less scared. I tried again. I could climb the pole again, and I could do a full invert. I could do an outside leg hang. I could do an inside leg hang. I could do a butterfly even, although I still have to be careful with that. I even did butterfly to brass monkey because I cannot show the mount yet, but I wanted to try brass monkey because it's mostly lake base shape. Once you get into it, you can just hang with your legs upside down, and that went fine as well.
Veo en tus ojos mi vida pasar y se extraña si lo cierro. Y si mañana nos toca no estar, miro al cielo y te veo, pero ya sé que no voy.
Also, my physiotherapy was leveled up. I got much more strengthening exercises. Even started to do push-ups. I started to do lat pull down, so I noticed that my shoulders are kind of out of sync. One is going up before the other one is joining. So for now, I'm sticking to one arm pull. I think that works better for the moment, but I'm already feeling that my strength is coming back, my mobility is coming back together with it, and this is really good news. So I think at this moment I have pretty much the same strength that I had before the surgery. I have less mobility than I had before the surgery, but my doctor told me not to worry about that, and he told me that mobility gradually will come back within the following 3 months. Because right now my biggest challenges are flexion. So I can lift my arm up quite high, but not all the way up. If you would compare it with the other arm, that's a big difference. The other difference is when I'm lift my arm from the side. This movement is also very challenging. You see my shoulder creeping up, and this is it. The other shoulder, yeah. So that's a big difference again. And the most challenging movement is actually bringing my arm behind my back, like if I would want to close my bra. This arm comes quite high, while the other one, I started here on my butt level, then I gradually work it up till here, and maybe I can even touch the middle of my spine if I warm up and if I stretch a little bit more. So this was a range that would be coming the last. That's what the doctor said. And I'm okay with that. I can live without it. I understand that iguana would be the last thing to try, because with iguana you need to have a pretty decent arm extension, and that's something what I can't do yet, but there are so many other things to do on pole, and I'm planning just to go through that gradually, to go carefully, because I don't want to go back where I was before my surgery. The other big improvement compared to what I had before the surgery is that now I'm able to swim. I could not do it before the surgery because my shoulder was very unstable. I couldn't really trust it, and it was hurting in this moment. Now it's okay. Even I don't have the full shoulder flexion, I can swim, and I can do a push-up. I'm quite limited with the push-up. It's the most challenging exercise for me at the moment, but at least my shoulder is not unstable anymore. Last time I did a push-up before the surgery, that was my last dislocation. So that's a big difference with this. So those are three big improvements in my daily life, besides going back to pole again. I'm not at the same level that I was on pole before surgery, and this is logical because I haven't done any pole for 4 months, but this all will be coming back. I just will take it day by day. If you are like me, considering a shoulder surgery, I would say go for it. If you exhausted all your other options, if you tried physiotherapy, I did physiotherapy for a year, it did not help, then maybe try something else. If there is a doctor that can help you, go for it. If you are in Europe and you need a recommendation where to go, where to look for help, please feel free to message me here or on Instagram. My name on Instagram is IRL Kitty. There I'm also sharing my shoulder recovery and my back to pole journey. So feel free to check that one out as well. And let me know if you need any advice. I also got a lot of advice from the other pole dancers. There are many, many other people like us who did have a shoulder issue and who were able to make their way back to pole. And I'm really happy, I'm really grateful for all the help I got with my shoulder recovery. Thank you so much for watching. Wish you a wonderful day and stay tuned. Bye bye.